Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Airgirl Gaming, and oh man, am I excited to play this game. I mean, come on, this music. Oh man, this music, it takes me back. I would literally, when I was a kid, I would just sit on this menu and just literally just sit there and just listen and just vibe with the music. It's so good. So good. But this game is called Vigilant 8 Second Offense, and it's basically like a more child-friendly version of Twisted Metal. It's not as dark, it's not as gritty, it's not as post-apocalyptic. It's just fun, it's goofy, it's actually kind of like the 1970s are a really big motif in this game. But I'm going to go ahead and say right off the bat, I'll show you. I'm gonna go ahead and say right off the bat, I did tweak it a little bit, because if you look, these are all the characters, but in reality, th like these three here, whoops, and then these three here, they're not supposed to be unlocked, but I unlocked them anyway, because I just feel like it'd be better just to have access to all the characters. Um, I know that some people would rather see it like right from the very beginning, but I mean, this is my playthrough, this is how I want to play it, so this is how we're gonna play it. So basically, each character has a story of some kind. There's, I want to say, 8 levels. Each level has 3 objectives. 2 of the 3 factions are pretty easy. One's the good guys, one's the bad guys, and then there's the third one's kind of weird. Their objectives, I may not even be able to do them all, but we will see. You'll see what I mean once I start playing, because I'll go through one at a time. So enough of me yapping. So we have arcade, quest, and survival. Arcade is exactly what you think it is. It's just you start, you pick 4 random characters, and you start. Yeah, you basically take what's it called? You take a character, you choose 4 people, and then you just off to the races. This is what I want to get into is the quest mode. So what I can do in this episode is I can kind of go through each character and kind of give you a breakdown of what they do or what they are. So this is Sheila. She drives a essentially a Volkswagen Beetle. John Torque. I feel like these are vigilantes. They're technically the good guys. They're all friends. They all know each other. Flying All-Star Trio. And I believe that's a Camaro. I want to say that's a Camaro Z28, I believe. 70s version, I think. And then, of course, you have a stunt bike, tow truck. Houston, she's actually a really big character in the series. You're going to see that here soon. Yes, Convoy drives a big ass semi truck. It doesn't show the trailer on here, but once you start playing, you will see the trailer. Notice anything? That 6th character is not available in campaign mode. I don't think the developers just ran out of time. So there's 1 character per faction is not available. So in this case, so you have this guy. And the next one, it's like Dave's. I think it's called Dave Skoltzman. They drive a white RV. You don't have access to that character or that vehicle in campaign mode. This is actually I want to say he's not an android. I think he's fully robotic. But yeah, he's the first of the bad guys. His name is Dallas 13. So he is actually, yes, I do say he, it is a male robot. He is part of a group that I will discuss here in a second. Nina's she's kind of brought into the Coyotes because I don't exactly remember what her backstory is, but she was trying to, I think, save a family member, but she got in with the wrong crowd. So I think she's actually a good person. She just got roped into the wrong crowd. But she's considered a coyote or a bad guy. This guy's a dick. I'm gonna tell you right now, this guy's an absolute asshole. He's your quintessential bully, and basically he stole a prison bus because I think he was in prison for some kind of offense. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, um, he stole a prison bus, and that's what he uses. This is the ultimate. This guy's the ultimate bad guy. He's the penultimate antagonist, Lord Clyde, of this game. Ironically, in the game, because this is actually the second game. In the first game, he was apparently a good guy in the first one, but then this one he went to the dark side and became a bad guy. Apparently, this girl is basically this guy's right hand woman. So she has one of the most devastating attacks in the entire game. Now this is where we get to the third faction, and this one, I believe, the one that's missing is Boogie, and he drives a little, I think it's an AMC Pacer even. I believe it's an AMC Pacer. If it's not an AMC Pacer, it's a GMC Gremlin, I believe, or GMC or AMC. I'm not. It's basically a Gremlin. He's either a Gremlin or a Pacer, one of the two. And he focuses very much on the disco. Now these were the third people that I told you about, the third faction. They're called Drifters. They're essentially neutral. They're not good, they're not bad, they're just kind of characters that kind of add padding to the story. But this is the first character, astronaut Bob O. He has a really funny quote. He goes, "My name is Bob O, not Bobo." So there's some pretty funny and witty quotes in this game, which I love this game so much. Garbage Man, I'm not going to reveal too much because there's a lot in the story, but this guy is very enigmatic, is all I'm going to say. Uh, and he has one of the coolest specials in the game. Agent Art Chase, self-explanatory. He clearly drives a Plymouth Prowler. It's pretty obvious. And Chassis Blue, she's an FBI agent, but she's actually his love interest. Um, she was, I believe, a movie star for a while, but then she decided to, I think, leave the silver screen and join the FBI. And so, yeah, these two, it's a complicated relationship between the two. But and this guy, he's probably the closest in uh ambiance to Twisted Metal because he's very dark. When I was a kid, he kind of freaked me out a bit, and his special is pretty freaky. So um, I'm gonna go back so it goes full circle. Now, the each one of these characters, every single one of their vehicles, if you look, I can't show you because there's no cursor, but if you look on the right side, how there's all zeros, as you play through the game and you uh, essentially destroy a vehicle, you can pick up points. At certain points, you start to get add-ons to the vehicle. Once all four of them, once all four of them are basically at 100, you get a brand new look, basically a brand new chassis for the vehicle. Every single one of these vehicles has a brand new chassis. There are some that I like the new chassis, some I like the old chassis. So I'll give you an example. With Sheila, I don't really care. Both versions are just like meh. Again, with John Torque, I actually prefer his stock one over his modified one. Uh, I prefer their maxed out chassis. I prefer her maxed out chassis. Convoy could go either way. Both look really good. Same with Dallas. Both look really good. For Nina, both look really good. Uh, yeah, Molo has a twerking selfie. Actually, I like the stock version of Molo's better than his upgraded one. I actually like the modified version of Lord Clyde's vehicle. This one's a Rolls Royce, but I'll show you at a later point what his fully modded chassis looks like. I actually prefer this version over her modified one. I do not like the way they designed her maxed out chassis. It does not look good, in my opinion. For him, I don't really care which one. Both of them are decent. This one I actually like the original one more than the modified one. This one I don't really care. For hers, I don't really care. Both look good, and for him, both look good. Uh, so there's very few that I actually like, specifically the new one over the old one. But okay, I've blabbed on for 10 minutes. All right, let's actually start. Um, I will say the developers actually did a really good job balancing the specials, because the way it works is, except so if you look at the yellow circles, it's acceleration, uh, top speed, I believe, armor, and then special. As you can tell, this has lightest armor in the game, but it's got the most powerful special to compensate. But yeah, I think it's acceleration, top speed, armor, and special. But you know what? Ah, I'll just work my way down. I'll work my way down through these. So every faction has their own path. So what's cool is you just hit left and right. It automatically adjusts, even if it has to go up, it automatically adjusts by just go left and right. So everybody starts in Arizona. Every single character in this entire game starts in Arizona. But then afterwards, that's when the paths start changing. So there's three unique paths. For Vigilantes, this is what it looks like. And you know what? Just to give you guys an idea, so remember that shape. That is for Vigilantes only. See? Use robot. Now this is what the Coyotes pathing looks like. It's a lot different. But see, everybody starts in Arizona. And then this one's very easy. To go to the Drifters, I just hit left once.
Hasten the undoing.
So even he sounds creepy. And this is what the Drifter path looks like. So they're all different, and they all end up in different locations. You start in Arizona, but you end at a different spot. So it looks like Drifters end in Florida. I believe the Coyotes end in Pennsylvania, and uh, Vigilantes always end up in Alaska. It's not even listed on the map. Which, let's go ahead and start this up. I've blabbed on for almost 13 minutes now, so I'll go away. Okay. Alright guys, I want to give you a heads up. This is actually my second playthrough, because I got the entire Vigilante group done, and it turns out all 5 of my recordings got corrupted. So I have to basically go and redo this one and then the other 4. I can't, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. So if I don't speak as much, it's because I'm just bummed that it's just all that work, just nope. The universe is like, nope. You did all this work, congratulations, but we're gonna take it away from you now. Good luck doing it again. At least I remember everything course he has a shield. Come on. There we go. Come on.
Out of the way, Pops!
I can't believe I'll shut up. I'll shut up about that, but it's just so stupid. I guess it just comes with the territory, I guess. Like, making videos and recording videos is a skill that needs to be learned, I guess. There's gonna be times where you stumble and fall. You just gotta, dust yourself off and get back up again. The biggest thing is actually, it's funny, depending on which faction you're doing, you're going to be fighting the other two, but you won't be fighting your own faction, which kind of makes sense. Like you don't want to be, if you're a vigilante, you don't want to be facing off against another vigilante, or if you're a coyote, you don't want to be facing off against another coyote. You gotta be very careful. Just lightly touch these. Yes, you just want to very lightly touch them. You have to protect them, but you still have to touch them with the bullet. Yeah, just like just a little spurt. And whichever one has it will pop up. See? I think it's usually the fancier ones that have them. It's usually the fancier ones that have them. Or fancy-ish.
Time for you to retire!
So that's the first. So basically it goes the first two levels, one enemy. Third and fourth levels, two enemies. Fifth and sixth levels, three enemies. Level 7 is where it gets to be the most. You have 4. But then the final level, it's different for each class. But the final level, you get only 3 to start. Once those 3 are taken out, then you get the final boss, so to speak. It could be a rival, it could be someone important to their story, but that's just how it works. 1 and 2, level 1, level 2, 1 enemy. Level 3, level 4, 2. Level 5, level 6, 3. Level 7, 4. The final level, which is level 8, is only 3 to start, and then you get the boss, and you will hear their whammy phrase. So this one... I forget who her enemy is. Oh wait, I think I remember who it is. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but I think I remember. Whoops. Propellers. Oh, dang, it's all my specials. Alright, cool, that's fine. And that's what you want to listen for. You want to listen for go and throttle up is your signal, hey, that the rocket is ready to launch, and that's your objective. Easy. Hold on, how many do I need? 3. Okay, good. I'm good.
Beware.
Oh, he's gonna be. Oh! Surprisingly, I didn't. Where is he? Oh, not again. So he's gonna pop up below you. There you go. Yeah, he's got a pretty messed up. His special's pretty messed up. I'm just gonna follow him. Yep. Now I just gotta focus on the what's his face. The astronaut dude. The astronaut is very unique. I'm not gonna say much more about him. You will see why. The vigilante.
Out of the way, Pops!
Yeah, the vigilante. What's the vigilante missions? I guess not really missions, but objectives are relatively easy. It's only when you get to Utah that's the one that gets. Like, yeah, when you get here, that's when it gets. That's one of the trickier ones for at least vigilantes. I'm trying to remember if there's any other tricky ones. I think this one. Is this? No, we just went to Florida, so this is this is the steel mill, which is in Pennsylvania. So the trick with this, you want to protect the train for sure, but it's okay to just lightly spritz it with some ammo because it has things that you need. Right, that's it. You've got to be kidding me. Well, there is a backup area that I know of. Okay, there's nothing there. Of course. Not gonna worry about that. See? I knew it. That's one of the spots you can look for. Oh, nice. There's a special right here. Okay, I got both specials. They'll respawn, but it may be special, it may be something else. I have no idea. Can I pin him? Nope, I can't. Go away, Dallas. Get back here. Thank you. Five? What? 5? It's supposed to be 2. Oh, by the way, that's the upgraded chassis of the limo. Yeah, that's the upgraded chassis of the limo. What? 5? It's supposed to be 2. What? I don't know why that was 5 instead of 2. Was it because it was a Oh, I think it's because it was a whammy. The multiplier. I think the multiplier actually increases the number of the value of your points. That makes sense. I think it's the whammy value. If it's 1 times, 2 times, whatever. I think if it's 2 times, I think it's it will be 5. I think, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, but don't quote me on that. What? That was also 5. Then why was my previous playthrough only 2? That doesn't make any sense. But then, I mean, this is technically a second playthrough, but I don't know why I'm getting 5 instead of 2. I might have to look that up after this playthrough, because I really want to know why it's 5 and not 2. I think this one's... The Vigilantes don't really have a lot of collection. The Vigilantes don't really have a lot of collection objectives. It's mostly... oh, sorry. They don't have any delivery. They don't normally have a lot of delivery missions. But they do have a lot of collection missions. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, these smaller vehicles tend to do that a lot easier. But the heavier vehicles, they're the ones that tend to be, they're the ones that tend to be a little bit harder to force that to happen. Ow. Thank you for that, Nina. These reactors should be fine as long as you don't... The only way to really harm them is to actually intentionally damage them. That's the only way you're going to hurt them. Oh, this is too easy. It's too easy. What the? Thanks for stealing one of those, asshole. Oh no! Oh, that's just low. That's just low. Of course. Oh! Wasn't expecting to do that. I guess if you'd use what the fu- 5 again?
Out of the way, Pops!
What is going on? Okay, I'm definitely gonna see why I'm getting 5 instead of 2. It should only be 2. I mean, I'm not complaining, I just want to know why. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I really gotta search this up. Let's see. Receiving 5 salvage points instead of 2 generally occurs when you completely, quote-unquote, total an opponent, obliterating them with a special weapon or a combo, rather than just destroying them, or if you are playing on a higher difficulty. But that's what I don't understand. I'm not playing on a higher difficulty. In fact, I'm playing on easy. Yeah, I didn't even total those vehicles, did I? I might have, but even in the other ones, like some of the other playthroughs that I've done, which unfortunately have already been done at this point because I'm having to redo these. But oh shoot, yeah, this level's tricky for vigilantes. But I guess in a sense I did total those vehicles. I mean, yeah, now that I think about it, I guess in a sense I did, because I did do a whammy. Maybe I don't know why I'm getting 5 instead of 2. They're all puny. They're all like the super tiny cars too. Oh, careful. I need to be very careful. So you... Ah, mother... Admiral Fritter. Whoa! Easy there, buddy. Yep, they all have what you need. You have to defeat them all. I'm gonna try to keep Dallas over here. You'll see why. The window is very, very small. Yeah, the window's very small. So I need to... Yeah, so please, 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 please. Whew. Oh man, I have to give myself anxiety 5 more times.
Out of the way, Pops!
Yeah, to give myself anxiety 5 more frickin' times. Oh man. I will say one of the upcoming videos, the character's vehicle is just, it is so aggravating to drive. And I mean aggravating. This car's not too bad. Is this... Yeah, I feel like this particular level's almost always... It's almost always a supply box. It's like unique specifically to this level, I feel like. Do I need to protect anything? Protect the barge. I believe that's just the bridge. I think there's only one other spot that it could be in. Let me try this one. Well, it's not there, but there is one more spot I can check. There's one more spot I can check. Nope, there's nothing there. It's over here. I'm gonna check this spot. It might have it. Or one of them could have stole it. Oh, nope, there it is. This one's way more useful. Ah. Get rid of that special. Thank you. Of course, he stole one. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Well, I guess 5 is better than nothing. That's the upgraded chassis of the garbage truck. I don't know why I'm getting 5. Oh, it's too far. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Ooh. Flamethrower. Oh, that was close. Come on, just fall into my machine gun bullets. Thank you.
Time for you to retire.
But I feel like every time I get acceleration, it's always 5. I have no idea. I honestly, truly have no idea. Time for you to retire. Okay. First upgrade. First upgrade ahoy. I think, yeah, this one's different. These are in a different location than what I'm used to. Don't you dare. Thank you. No, nothing up there. Damn it. Oh, there's another one. do one more quick once over. Because I think I'm definitely missing one. Unless they stole it. Which could very well be the case. Nope, she doesn't have it. You're too big of a target, man. I think he has it. Yep, I knew it. I knew he had it. One of them had to have it. Ah, it's Boogie. What? Oh, no. Oh, thank God. That's the upgraded chassis, Boogie. There's usually one back here. Yep. Great, now I gotta get a weapon of some kind. Anything is good at this point. Come on, hit me with your stupid special. That was easy. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright guys, yeah, chassis right there, front and center. So technically, she could be Sheila's mentor, boss, I'm not entirely sure, but... Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. This has been your boy Eggroll Gaming, and as always, stay crunchy, don't forget the soy sauce, and we'll see who the next character is, right? Peace.